MLB Network coming your way from Tropicana Field here in St. Petersburg, Florida. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the New York Mets and the Tampa Bay Rays. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. And Harold, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, they're on a small losing streak, but it could lead to a long one if you don't sit there and say, all right, it stops right here. We got to put a stop to it right now. Somebody's got to come up with a big hit. We got to get a good pitching performance. We need to win the game because that's the mindset you have to have. We're stopping it right now. The buck stops here.
And trouble lurking right out of the chute as that misses to Reyes here for ball 3. And Reyes will become the game's first base runner as the free swinger works a walk to get us started.
Second, third baseman, number 5.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
He's set, now the pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. Reyes the runner at first with nobody out. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Eddie Murray. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. And a fastball just a bit high. 1-0 count. Here it is. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's not in time, so Reyes has himself a stolen base. The 2-0 on the way. This one's down to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away. And he's safe. Coming to the plate now, Yoenis Cespedes. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And this one will be fouled back in among the fans.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Ramirez in foul ground. 1-2. Here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. Up with it is Longoria. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Rajay Davis now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Rajay Davis.
Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. Hit to third. Throw by right is in time for out number 1. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And plenty of room out there for Granderson, and there are 2 away now. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and the inning continues. Here's Marcell Ozuna, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And that one stayed up a little high. 2 out with the man at first. And the changeup is way low that time.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Cespedes on the move. And that retires the side. Striding in, Wilmer Flores. He'll match up with Blake Snell now to lead off the inning.
Designated hitter, Wilmer
and
Flores.
This pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. 0-2. Here it comes. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and he turns on this fastball and sends it out to deep left field. And I would say he got just about all of that one as this ball is gone. A home run. Digging in, Neil Walker. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Walker waits on the 1-0. Hit back up the middle. Defoe takes it in. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Center fielder number
Here's
12.
Juan Lagares. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Line, but speared on a hop. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
The left fielder number 3.
First pitch on its way.
Granderson.
Curtis Granderson is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
That's a great pitch right there. A fastball low and away right on the knees on the corner. That's why you get a late swing right there. Really impressive.
0-1 count. Here it comes. In the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Granderson waits on the 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. In now, Travis d'Arnaud. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 2-0 count, and the pitch. 3-0 now.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with a third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Jose Reyes is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Lays off 2-2 now.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Ozuna is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He'll lead it off against Steven Matz.
Leading off for the Rays, catcher Wilson.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw by Reyes is right there for the first out. And here now is Wilmer Defoe.
Wilmer Defoe.
Now here's the pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Walker ranging into shallow right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7.
Now batting, Eric Ramirez.
Eric Ramirez.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Murray has room in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Striding in once again, David Wright. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Third baseman, number 5, David Wright.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Well, I'm not big on the first pitch changeup, but right there I liked it. He got out front of the swing, and now you got a strike.
Down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
Now batting,
Ready for another chance? Eddie Murray, 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that gets him on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yoenis Cespedes. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. He lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Ramirez is there to make the catch, and the side is... Now in the box, Corey Dickerson. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Designated hitter, Corey Dickerson.
Hard liner toward short, but there to flag it down is the shortstop Reyes, and that's out number 1.
Batting ninth.
Into the box now, Matt Duffy. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. There to play it is Walker, and there are 2 gone now.
The left fielder, number
Digging
11.
in to try it again, Rajay Davis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. 2-0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's over. 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Out of play. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Full count. 3-2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch outside. The throw. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Spin and a throw back to second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Misses. Ball 2.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. The one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
Lagares over to his left, and the inning is over. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Wilmer Flores. They'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
Up next for the Mets, second baseman.
Into the windup and
Neil
the pitch.
Walker.
Neil Walker checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. Walker waits on the 1-0. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. Bounce down the third baseline. On to first, and there are 2 down. Here's Juan Lagares.
Number 12. Juan
First
Lagares.
offering on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball is usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
And another foul ball.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Curveball locks him up. Strike. Leading off the inning, Evan Longoria. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Evan.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit ball to second. Gloved by Walker. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Ozuna.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Hit on the ground, but foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
The batter, number 2.
And here now is Wilmer Defoe as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Getting a few steps off at second there. Now the pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Got him swinging, and in is Curtis Granderson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The left fielder, number 3.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's throwing first pitch this game have been.
Ouch, that one hit him. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Now batting.
He's set.
Catcher.
Here it comes.
Travis d'Arnaud.
A cold strike on the inside corner.
I like the aggressiveness, Matt. He hits the batter, then he comes right back with the fastball and says, dare you to hit it. I'm coming after you.
Kiermaier is there, and he has it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in once again, Jose Reyes comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that. Settling in now, Eric Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman, Eric Ramirez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Late that time for a strike.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a swing and a fly ball. After it is Cespedes. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. Into the box,
10,
Corey Dickerson hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Standing in,
Second
Matt
baseman.
Duffy. He flew out in his last at-bat. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Here's Rajay Davis now. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
Standing in, Kevin.
Center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A fastball that just misses inside. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Cespedes is there. And that's the third out. Into the box now, David Wright. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. This one's down to third. Longoria's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The first baseman
Ready for another shot now, Eddie Murray. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
Under it is Ozuna, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Cespedes.
Smoke toward third. Longoria's there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
And
He's
leading
singled
off
in
for
2
the
trips
Rays.
to the plate thus far.
Third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Into the windup and the pitch. Line to the right side, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Marcell Ozuna. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at a sinker that stayed up high, but good for strike 2. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Wilmer Flores. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. On the ground to the left side. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bat.
Second baseman, Neil Walker.
From the stretch, Neil Walker stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. In the dirt here. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Here it comes, 2-0. A curveball that catches the inside corner. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The center fielder, number 12.
Digging in to try it again. Juan Lagares. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Steve Cishek comes on now. And an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here. Now a south off to throw, and that's it. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Ready for another chance. Chris Granderson 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. And the changeup is way low that time.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Travis d'Arnaud comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. Outside 3-0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
Oh, and it misses, ball 4, and that will force home a run. This ball will be chopped foul. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Now the 0-1. Weak chopper up the line. And he'll in fact just tag the runner headed down the line to take the sure out. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. David Wright comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike. As Drupal Cabrera will be called on to pinch hit now, and he'll do it in a golden RBI spot as he's got 2 men in scoring position with only 1 gone in the inning. Xavier Cedeno is given the ball here to try to work out of a tough 1-1 pitch coming now to Cabrera. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
3 runs already home here. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Ramos gathers it, and the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 5-0 lead. Ready once again, Eddie Murray. And he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Dan Connell will come on and make his.
Number 30, Dan.
He's set and the pitch. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Davis has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Yoenis Cespedes stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Defoe is there to put it away and finally put an end to the. And here now is Wilmer Defoe. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Here comes Cespedes. One away. Digging in once again, Eric Ramirez. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike one.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So coming to the plate, Corey Dickerson. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Corey.
Ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
A little late that time as he swings and misses for strike one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that misses 2-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Got him to go after the change there, and that'll run things full 3-2. And a slider, called strike 3 as he... Stepping up now, Wilmer Flores. He homered earlier and is 2 for...
Designated hitter, Wilmer Flores.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's 1 away. Here's Neil Walker. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Conforto.
Center fielder, Michael Conforto.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Your attention, please. Now
so they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Now playing center field.
A fastball right over the outside corner.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch in the rest of that bat, he's saying, you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Curtis Granderson started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. A pause and the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Now a check swing, but that's in there for... Ready now, Matt Duffy. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Second baseman.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate. And there's ball 2 now. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Cespedes is there. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's
The
Rajay
left
Davis
fielder,
now.
number
He
11.
singled earlier, making him
Rajay
1 for 2 to this
Davis.
point. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Center fielder.
Runner breaks for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. The 1-0 delivery. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1. There you see Evan Longoria waiting next. And here's a ball hit in the air. After it is Granderson. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another payoff pitch. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. At the plate, Evan Longoria. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1, here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Hit hard back up the middle. Right there is Reyes. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Stepping up to the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. A couple of walks for him thus far. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Kiermaier. Still going back. Gone to lead off the inning. In now.
Shortstop number 7. Jose Reyes.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. To short. Defoe has it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Third baseman number 13.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
And that's the pitch they wanted him to punch out on. A slider down around the knees. That's a good job of holding off on that swing.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Coming to the plate now, Eddie Murray. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Alex Colome enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 0-1 pitch. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Now a long throw to third. Throw won't get him. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Now at the plate, Yoenis Cespedes. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. From the stretch. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Number 4.
First delivery to him on the way. Ripped down the first base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Slow little grounder left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Striding into the box, Marcell Ozuna. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Hit hard to short, but this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning. Now batting, Wilson Ramos. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Slapped hard the opposite way. Cespedes is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Shortstop Wilmer.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Granderson going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Now at the plate, Eric Ramirez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Conforto is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was outstanding in this one. I mean, we talked about his dominance throughout the game, and he allowed only 1 run. So to me, there's no doubt he was the story here.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Should be a good 3-inning battle royale matchup today between Anaheim Time for baseball on the show from the bank. Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight it's Diamond Dynasty baseball between the Twins and the Phillies. It's Phillies baseball next on the show. And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first. Standing in, Joey Rickard. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air to right field. Kelly is there, one away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Mark Trumbo now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. From the stretch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
And he misses with it, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball two.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Ready with another 2-2. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Number 5 is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. The relay throw on to first, a double play. One hit in the inning. So digging in now, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he'll step off.
Cesar Hernandez.
Can't say that I see the logic in this one, but they'll go ahead and intentionally walk the leadoff batter. So striding forward now, Freddie Galvis. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Stephen Wright is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field. Andre Dawson is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field. Runner goes, hit down the line at first, and he is in there, and he's retired, one away. Coming to the plate now, Tommy Joseph, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Knuckleball there, but it dances outside, ball one. Oh, and he gets a fastball up in the zone, and he hammers it out to deep left field. And this baby is gone. A home run.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Squared that one up just a little late. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Never fun to see a pitch come up and in, but obviously not being a fastball, he didn't mean anything by it.
To 2-2 now. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Now another 2-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Into the box,
Batting
Hyun-Soo
fifth,
Kim
left
looking to get
fielder,
on base and keep
number
this first
31.
inning alive. This is grounded foul. The 0-1 delivery. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Throw in time and the side is retired. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
Catcher, Wellington Castillo.
And this is cut on. With the skyline in front of us, a look at Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. Tonight it's Diamond Dynasty Baseball between the Twins and the Phillies. Stay tuned for Phillies baseball. Next, Will Clark is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting toward the third base dugout. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. 1-1. Here it comes. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Squared that one up just a little late.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And he is going to have extra bases to start the evening. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That's what you want your leadoff hitter to do every time. He wastes a lot of pitches, makes the pitcher work, then to cap it off, he drives one for a double. That might be one of the best at-bats we'll see all game long.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he is in there.
Batting third.
Digging in, Mark Trumbo. Trying to pick up that first run in this one. Leadoff man at third with 1 away. High in the air out to center field. Kelly has a beat on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Catcher, Wellington.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Number 17 is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 1 run. Stepping in, Freddie Galvis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop.
Can't say that I see the logic in this one, but they'll go ahead and intentionally walk the leadoff batter. Stephen Wright is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field. Andre Dawson is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field. Number 5 started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Heading after it is Rickard. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting third.
So digging in now, Cesar Hernandez. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. High pop up. Beckham is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready now, Michael Franco. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. The 0-1 delivery. Favorable call in there for a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Rickard's on the move, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And the inning is over. Time for baseball on the show from the bank. Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Number 43, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about.
Line, but Beard. From the south side of Chicago, welcome to the home of the White Sox, Guaranteed Rate Field. Today, we bring you Diamond Dynasty action between the Twins and the White Sox. White Sox baseball is next. Stepping up now, Will Clark. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for Seoul, first baseman, Will Clark.
A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Hanson has it, and it's a quick out, number one. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Harold?
This is going to be a dogfight tonight. They are facing a premier pitcher. I'm talking about one of the elite guys in the league. I want to see if they make little tweaks to how they might attack him. Are they going to lay off that nasty breaking ball with 2 strikes? Or will they be able to drive the ball in the ballpark when they get that one pitch to hit? This is going to be a great matchup.
Batting third.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Some 2-out success to keep the top of the first alive.
Well, that's good hitting. 0-0. You want that fastball right where you're looking at it. Just take it right back at him. Nice swing.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. As Shields starts him out with a strike, it's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And Abreu will make the play, and that ends the inning. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Tim Anderson.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Davis giving chase. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And here's Tyler Saladino.
Tyler Saladino.
In there at the letters 0-1. And that one stayed up a little high. 1-1. Here it comes. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. And here's Davis to tuck it in, and there are 2 gone now. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And they start him out away with a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a knuckleball giggling at him over the inside corner.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. At the plate, Cal Ripken. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr.
Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. Into the shrubbery and gone.
As a fellow once said, the only part that ball wouldn't have made it out of is Yellowstone. Everyone knows he's got plenty of thump in his bat. But come on, I'm not sure that ball's even come down yet.
Davis.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit. He's around first, heading for 2. Around second now and headed for third. And he's out at third. Might have gotten a little greedy that time. Standing in, Tim Beckham. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Tim Beckham.
Squared that one up just a little late. The 0-1. Smoke toward third. Sanchez is there. Throw to first takes care of Beckham for the second out of the inning. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Turning for second now is Scope. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay, and he is into third with a 2-out triple.
And this is what good major league hitters do with a pitch on the outer half. They don't try to do too much with it. Just square it up the best you can and drive it to the opposite gap. By the time the outfielders react and get to it, he's well on his way to third.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. From the belt, kicks and deals towards second, and this is taken for the out. So 1 run on 3 hits, including the home run, no errors, and a runner left.
And leading off for the White Sox, right fielder,
Foul back.
Garcia.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Rickard ranging back, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Carlos Sanchez.
Carlos Sanchez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Rickard is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting sixth, center fielder.
Digging in the switch hitter, Leury Garcia. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And here's a ball hit in the air. Calling for it, Clark. And that retires the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We've played 2 full. Soul is out in front, 1-0.
Leading off for Soul.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Will Clark.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at bat, Joey Rickard. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Mark Trumbo. He singled his last time up. hit slowly back to the mound. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. Kevin Smith will be next. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And he takes this one high, 1-1. And the White Sox have their first hit of the game.
Well, they did a nice job of trying to change his eye level. The fastball up, off-speed pitch down. Problem was, it just didn't work.
Allen Henson started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And safe at first on a bang-bang play, as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. 0-1, here it comes. And he pops up the bunt attempt, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. It's bunted into the air, but this is a foul ball, says the home plate umpire. Ready for another chance? Tim Anderson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate. The 0-2 home, and a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Tyler Saladino. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. In there, 0-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Ball 1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Trying to keep the 1-run lead. Here it is. Again, he sends it out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
A little bouncer. He'll try again, 1-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Now another 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
This is turning into quite an at-bat.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Now batting, Wellington Castillo. They'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Wellington Castillo.
High in the air out towards shallow right. On the move is Garcia. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, number 8.
Now to the plate, Cal Ripken. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth.
The right fielder, number 19.
Striding in, Chris Davis. And recall, he doubled his first time through, but was thrown out trying to stretch that into a triple. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now here's Davis. High in the air and deep to right field. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run. Standing in now, Tim Beckham.
Tim Beckham.
Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this is a fair ball as it'll make its way toward the 335 sign. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Beckham takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And the ball's waiting for him, and he's out at the plate. Into the windup and the pitch.
First baseman.
There's a knuckleball bobbing and weaving right over the outside corner.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Ready with another 0-2.
Nope,
and that one stayed too low apparently.
Yep, 1 and 2.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a swing and a fly ball. Davis sprinting after it, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So here is Avisail Garcia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Knuckleball there, but it dances outside. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Carlos Sanchez.
In now, Carlos Sanchez. As he'll watch a knuckleball that dances its way in there for strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Second baseman, Jonathan Scope.
Line drive to center field. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
Stephen
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Stephen Wright comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The first baseman, number 22.
Ready for another shot now. Will Clark 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder, and he'll be there to make the play. Nicely. So digging in now, Leury Garcia. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul.
Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup, and he stayed right on it. Just couldn't keep it fair. He's seeing the ball well, though.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Kevin Smith will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Batting. Left fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. Alan Henson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So that'll bring in Joey Rickard. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Joey Rickard.
First offering on its way. Way out in front. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Here's Mark Trumbo now. A hit in 2 tries so far. This is on the ground over to first. It's flagged down deep in the hole. And the throw gets him as he takes away a hit that time. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. In the air now out to right field. On the move is Garcia. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told.
Your attention, please.
Number 30 has grabbed the bat now and moved into the on-deck circle, so he'll hit in the place of the pitcher, Shields. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. On the ground to the right side. And he dives like he shot out of a cannon, but it works just as well as a foot does. And there's your first out.
Shortstop.
Into the windup and the pitch. Tim Anderson is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Up with it, Castillo, and he makes the throw to first. Anderson is retired, 2 down now.
Second baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, and no one will get this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, Matt, he's making this good team.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. This is flared out towards second. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So it's an inning-opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
Well, no surprise, another single to lead off the inning here late in the game, but they haven't had a lot of runs. They've got a lot of hits today, but they haven't been able to put things together. I guess I give a little credit to the pitching staff not allowing consecutive hits to hurt them.
And that's through for a hit. And it's in time. He's out at second as a good relay gets him. Digging in and looking for more, Tim Beckham. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit, and they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game. Ready once again, Jonathan Scope. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is just past his outstretched glove, and that ought to be a base hit. Oh, and he's not going to make it to third as he's gunned down by the right fielder, and that's a tough second out.
The pitcher, number 35.
Ready for another shot now, Stephen Wright. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Swing and a liner, but foul. Here comes the 0-1. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. So it's 1 run on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Stretch time here on the south side of Chicago. Sol leads it 3-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Under it now is Davis to put it away for the first out.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Avisail Garcia. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Fouled back.
Hey, talk about having to hit 2 different speeds. How about you got to slow your swing down to hit the knuckler, then you have to speed it up because now the express, the fastball's on the way.
Hit on the ground out to short. Ripken is up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Striding in once again, Carlos Sanchez. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, he jumped ahead right there with 2 fastballs, then threw the changeup, and he didn't bite.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. He's up with it. The throw. Wow. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Digging in once again, Will Clark. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Bounce to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joey Rickard. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Out of play. Ready on 1-2. Grounded to short. Anderson scoops it up. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So coming to the plate, Mark Trumbo. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Big tilt on the slider against his swing and a miss. Andre Dawson will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. As he rips it on the ground to second. And there's his first base hit in this one. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended.
Another first pitch hit. Man, they're going up there aggressive, looking for that first pitch fastball. He's struggling right now, and they are feasting.
Cal Ripken will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon. Here's Chris Davis now, and he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Swings through the slider there. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field, and he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Andre Dawson will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Number 10, Andre Dawson.
Leury Garcia is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's thrown first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Castillo finds it, and a good throw just beats him. Garcia is retired, and there's 1 away.
Catcher, Kevin Smith.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Here it comes. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. Alan Hansen the next to bat, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
0-1 pitch is a knuckleball that misses 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Hit on the ground to third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. Digging in to try it again. Tim Beckham, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Tim Beckham.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Zach Cozart will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Oh, he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike 2.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
Anderson picks it up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The second baseman,
Here's Jonathan Scope now, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Swing and a little blooper to center. Garcia moving in. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Well, he's had a heck of a day. Right there, that base hit's going to make him 4 for 4 on the day, and the batting average just continues to rise.
Right.
Into the box, Stephen Wright, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. Scope rounds the corner and is headed home. In to score is the runner from first. Now a 5-0 lead.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Into the box now, Will Clark. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard.
Now batting, center field.
That'll bring in Joey Rickard. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Number 68 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting,
digging in, Andre Dawson. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Zach Cozart is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. Yohan Moncada will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter number 7, shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Hot shot on the ground to short. Ripken fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and the White Sox are down to their final out now.
Up next for
and
the White
here's
Sox,
Tyler Saladino. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. Davis is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game, so they were never really in a position to even challenge him. Rock solid win and a memorable performance.
A 7-0 shutout final today. James
Fans,
Shields
our final
pitched
line
well,
score.
allowing only 2
First
earned,
for the
but ends up
victorious
taking the
visiting
loss.
team.
So that just
7
about
runs
does it
on
for Harold
18
Reynolds,
hits.
Dan Plesac, and
No
our
errors.
crew. I'm
He
Matt
left 5 men
Vasgersian.
on
You've been
base.
watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way
White
on over
Sox,
to the
no runs on only 2
shownation.com.
hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base.